A home is more than just a place. It's a foundation. It's where our bonds were forged, our values were built, and where our futures truly began. For every LaSalle Green Hills alumni, that home remains within us. The LSGHAA is a union of former students, strong in faith, committed to serve, and united as one in communion. Our mission is to identify, support, and create advocacies that reflect our core Lasallian values. We serve as the bridge to the Lasallian community in the Philippines and around the world. We are a community that shares best practices, striving to be a premier union that actively promotes faith, service, and communion. Reconnect, serve, lead. Join the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association today and become our lifetime member. Animo LaSalle. A home is more than just a place. It's a foundation. It's where our bonds were forged, our values were built, and where our future.
This is your 26th EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports, co-presented by Puso Pilipinas, also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, BlueFire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. AltEd BlueFire wearing the white tops with green shorts, taking on Lingkod Lapid 93 wearing the dark green uniforms. This is Tiago Dapas bringing you the action from the main court here inside the St. Benil Gym, LaSalle Green Hills in Mandaluyong City. And it's now 3-2 after that three-pointer by Mark Martinez. Carlo Poblete attacks the basket and scores with that right hand for the first two of the ball game for Lingkod Lapid 93. Now here's the attack by Lingkod Lapid 93. Jumper is up and no good for Goldwyn Corpus. Now here's the attack by AltEd BlueFire. Tanyagras gives up the basketball. That reverse layup is a little too deep for Jomar Nebreja. Tiongson with the letter. Sends it over to Goldwyn Corpus. JR Langit, part of that starring unit, together with Goldwyn Corpus, Eric Tiongson, Anthony De Leon, Pocholo Poblete. And that's two tries right there and a miss for Philip Tanyagras, who is part of that five on the floor for AltEd BlueFire. That's a great finish right there for Tanyagras. Starting five on the floor for AltEd BlueFire. That's Philip Tanyagras, Jomar Nebreja, Mark Martinez, Ronaldo Desor, and Andrew Napales. There's a foul on the play against AltEd BlueFire. It will send Pocholo Poblete, a 64% free throw shooter, to the free throw line. Here he goes, 1 for 2 from the line. Seven minutes and 50 remaining here in the opening period. Martinez launches the three, no dice. Long rebound won by Goldwyn Corpus. Here's the runner and the floater, no good for Corpus. Second try here, Tiongson goes for the leaner but couldn't put it in. Scramble for the loose ball won by Anthony De Leon. Corner jumper missed by Eric Tiongson. And now off and running is AltEd BlueFire. And a miss from down low by Philip Tanyagras. Makes the extra pass to Andrew Navales. Scores the two for AltEd BlueFire. Tanyagras gets a steal off that end pass by Goldwyn Corpus and feeds it downstairs for Mark Martinez. 3-point advantage here for AltEd BlueFire, 9-6. Poblete gets fouled on the play. There's a foul against Ronaldo Desor. Another two from the free throw line right here for Carlo Poblete. Pocholo Poblete rather. Poblete goes 1 for 2 from the line. Now here comes Tanyagras, setting up the play here for AltEd BlueFire. They make the extra passes, and it's a shot from the outside. Mark Martinez misses that one. JR Langit gets a rebound, and now here comes the attack coming from Eric Tiongson. Stop and pop jumper on a dime, and drains it. We're tied at 9-all, heading into the final 6:21 of the opening period. Tanyagras launches the three off target. Pocholo Poblete, outlet pass to Tiongson. Tiongson attacks, and Tiongson gets that reach and foul against Jomar Nebreja. All three fouls so far by AltEd BlueFire in the act of shooting. 2 for 2 from the line right there for Eric Tiong-sun, a 69% free throw shooter for the tournament. That's now a 2-point advantage here, 11-9 in favor of Lingkod. Lapid 93. Tanyagra sends it to the corner, and now they move the ball around. Andrew Navales misses the jumper. Martinez gets the offensive board. Flyby, the three, no good for Philip Tanyagras. It will stay with AltEd BlueFire. Or check that, it's ball will go the way of Lingkod Lapid 93. .525 remaining here in the opening period. Floater is up for JR Langit, but could not find heaven in that floater. He will head to the line for 2 shots, where he is a 42% shooter for the season. One for 2 from the line there for JR Langit. So 3-point advantage here for Lingkod Lapid 93. 3-pointer on the way. It's a little too strong for Philip Tanyagras. And now Eric Tiong-sun trying to start the counter. Feeds the ball inside, but the pass to Poblete tapped away by AltEd BlueFire's Philip Tanyagras. They try to go the ball inside to Navales. Navales quickly smothered by the defense of Eric Tiong-sun. 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Martinez from straight away at the moment. Decides to take a couple of dribbles. Draws closer. Martinez floats it up. In and out. And the long rebound won by Goldwyn Corpus. Pocholo Poblete gave it up. And Langit, again another wild shot. And no good. And this time around, Eric Tiong-sun draws the foul. It will be a 5-man swap here for AltEd BlueFire. Ropa, Vizcarra, Aceremo in the ball game right now for AltEd BlueFire. Together with Miguel Cuneta and Ryan Benosa to complete the unit on the floor for the stretch run here in the first quarter. Cuneta's 3 won't go through. And now here's Goldwyn Corpus looking at his options right here. They only have 16 to shoot. Tiong-sun tried to make the extra pass to Pocholo Poblete. They send it out. 3-pointer is good for Goldwyn Corpus. It's now 16-9 for Lingkod Lapid 93. And for those wondering, unfortunately, Senator Christopher Bongo is not in action today. Miguel Cuneta launches and deals for AltEd BlueFire. Three minutes and 35 left. Tiong-sun lost the basketball on the way up and on the second try. And Eric Tiong-sun gets that jumper to go through. And Sammy Ropa gets called for that foul. Team foul number 4. Three minutes and 26 to go, and no fouls yet called against Lingkod Lapid 93. Chris Magnaye makes his first appearance in the ballgame, replacing Anthony De Leon. 3 minutes and 20 remaining. Vizcarra couldn't hit that 3. Tiong-sun with a rebound. Tiong-sun surveying the floor, looking at his options on this fast break attempt. Gives it up to Magnaye. Baseline J won't go through. Second try. The lefty jumper off target for Bong Abella. But second try is good. from downstairs for Eric Tiongson. Ropa launches the 3 and hits it. 1, 2, 3. Down to a 7-point ball game in favor of Lingkod Lapid 93, 21-14. Langit with the basketball, launches it from the right wing and drains it. Back to a 9-point lead here for Lingkod Lapid 93, 23-14. Another 3 on the way. That one a little too flat for Sammy Ropa. Now Abelia. Give it up to Poblete. Extra pass to Tiongson. 14 seconds on the shot clock. They feed the ball downstairs. And Pocholo Poblete pounds the ball in the post and puts up 2 more on the board. Averaging 9 points a game, 11.8 rebounds, and 2.4 assists in the tournament. 12 on the shot clock. The spin. The floater won't go through for Miguel Cuneta. Second lease on life here for AltEd BlueFire. Still won't go through. Cuneta again. Off the glass. Couldn't connect. But we'll head to the line for 2 foul shots. A minute and 41 remaining here in the first quarter, and we got a timeout called by AltEd BlueFire. We'll be back in a moment. Coming off that timeout by AltEd BlueFire, that's Miguel Cuneta at the free throw line, a 54% free throw shooter for the tournament. True to his numbers, makes 1 out of 2 from the line. Minute and 37 left here in the opening frame. Ball in the hands now of Eric Tiongson. Tiongson was able to catch some contact there against Ropa. That's his second personal foul. And heading to the line, that would be Eric Tiongson for 2 shots. Tiongson this tournament, a nice shooting clip of 69% from the 4.5 meter line. 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe goes Tiongson. A minute and a half remaining here in the opening period. .12-point lead here for Lingkod Lapid 93. Vizcara could have hit the 3, and there's a 3 in the key against AltEd BlueFire. Eric Thompson sends it to Bong Abelia. And that pass errant and goes into the locker rooms. Under a minute to go, 57.8 seconds to be exact. Cuneta attacks the spin. Cuneta fades, fires, couldn't make it. Second lease on life created here by Amado Aceremo. That jumper no good for Ryan Benosa. Poblete, or should we say that's Ropa, who couldn't hit that 3. Long rebound tracked down by Bong Abelia. And a counter steal here by Cuneta. Cuneta from inside the keyhole tried to ask for the foul or draw one, but play continues. Loose ball 1 here by Cuneta. Feeds the ball downstairs, and that's a near 3-point play for Amado Aceremo. And he will go to the line for a pair of freebies. This season, Amado Aceremo is shooting 6-7 from the free throw line. .1 seconds remaining here in the opening period, and a Saremo hitting the first of 2 foul shots. One of 2 right there for Saremo. Shot clock is off right here, and now here comes the attack by Lingkod Lapid 93. Anthony De Leon inside the keyhole jumper, rolls out. Saremo gets the rebound and gets fouled for his troubles. It's foul number 1 against Peter Madridejos. 11.2 seconds remaining on the game clock here in the first quarter. Vizcarra goes forward. Ropa, 3-pointer again, rolls out. 5 seconds left. Enough time here for Lingkod Lapid for a last shot. 1 second left. They need the runner, and Abella couldn't make that layup as the buzzer sounded after 1. It's a 27-16 lead for Lingkod Lapid, 93 over AltEd BlueFire, as we take a look one more time at that Sammy Ropa 3-pointer. That replay brought to you by EcoOil. We'll be back after a moment. Second quarter now underway between AltEd BlueFire, who takes first possession here in the second quarter, against Lingkod Lapid 93, who has this 11-point advantage, 27-16 after 1. This Diego Dalpaz bringing you the action from courtside here at the main court of the Benil Gym inside La Salle Green Hills, Mandaluyong City. Long rebound won here by Langit. Langit still couldn't find the bottom of the cup. Vizcarra corrals that loose ball. Vizcarra pushing pace. Feeds Coneta. Coneta with a step through. Off the glass and in. And it's good for Miguel Coneta. Now with 5 points here in the game. And Tiong Son gets called for the offensive foul. And you got to give it up there for Miguel Coneta for giving up his body on that play. As Eric Tiong Son gets called for that offensive foul. Now Lingkod Lapid gets a stop. Here comes the attack. The floater up and no good for Langit. Second try for Langit. This time too high off the window. AltEd BlueFire survives that storm. And now here comes their attack. Martinez, too strong. Long rebound won by Vizcarra. Vizcarra thought about the 3. Close out here by Goldwyn Corpus. Shot clock down to 7. 4 on 5 here for AltEd BlueFire. 3 on the way, and it's an air ball that's iron deficient and goes out of bounds for Philip Tanyagras. And a turnover right there for Lingkod Lapid 93. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Coneta hits that jumper from the foul line extended. And Coneta now with 7 points. Here's the attack, but no finish right there for JR Langit. Counter here, and Vizcarra feeds Martinez down low and give that hockey assist to Philip Tanyagras. And it's down to a 5-point ball game. Tiong Son attacks. Tiong Son flips it up. There's a foul on the play called against Mark Martinez. That's his first personal foul. 2 out of 2 from the free throw line right here for Eric Tiongson, as they douse that fire of AltEd BlueFire. 29-22 is our tally. 7 minutes and 30 remaining here in the second quarter. We got a timeout on the floor. Action continues here in the 26 EcoOil One Salle Alumni Basketball League 14 and Up Division, presented by Smart Sports and co-presented by Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, BlueFire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. A traveling violation for the troubles of AltEd BlueFire coming off that last timeout. Early goings here of the second quarter. And here's the attack by Pocholo Poblete. Poblete had his pocket picked from behind. Tanyagras gives it up to Vizcara. Vizcara makes an extra pass to Martinez, and that nearly was a 3-point play. Upsize score for Mark Martinez, and he will go to the line for 2 shots, where he is a 43% shooter for the season. Drains the first of 2 foul shots. That's his first point of the match. From the free throw line, he goes 2 out of 2. Martinez now with 7 points. Tiongson feeds Pocholo Poblete downstairs for the deuce. It's back to a 7-point advantage here for Lingkod Lapid 93. Now Tanyagras swings it to Vizcara against Poblete here. Vizcara with 8 to shoot. He needs to swing that basketball for a better opportunity, and the ball is tapped out of bounds by Anthony De Leon. 3 seconds to shoot. 3 on the way. Left it short by Mark Martinez. And Vizcara gets counter steal as Mark Martinez poked the ball from behind. Tanyagras all day to shoot. Rolls out. Martinez off the offensive rebound. Won't go through, but Amado Aceremo with a putback. And offensive rebound. Combo meal. And that last out of bounds play off the hands of Pocholo Poblete. Five-point ball game, 31-26, with 5 minutes and 30 remaining here in the second quarter. Vizcara feeds the ball inside, now in the hands of Martinez. He tried to return the favor right there to Aceremo, but the pass was too tight right there. And a turnover against AltEd BlueFire. Nearing the halfway point of the second quarter. JR Langit swings it to Golden Corpus, and the shot is no good. Pocholo Poblete with that offensive rebound and putback shot combo meal. 33-26. It's now a 7-point lead once more. Coneta sensing the defense right there. Martinez couldn't hit that 3. Offensive rebound won there by Aceremo. Aceremo from the dunker spot takes it, makes it. And the ball is off of Tanyagras' hands. 4 minutes and 29 left here in the second quarter. De Leon tried to feed Poblete, but Coneta with the steal, and Coneta gets fouled. by Anthony De Leon. Miguel Coneta heads to the line for 2 shots, but that first free throw won't go through. Four minutes and 15 to go before we hit the halftime break. And Miguel Coneta hits 1 of 2 from the free throw line to make this a 4-point ball game, 33-29. Pressure from the backcourt there by AltEd BlueFire. Tiongson from inside the keyhole, couldn't connect. Tiongson offensive board, still can't find the bottom. Third try, third lease on life here. And before that shot, Pocholo Poblete got fouled. Oh, it's a turnover rather against Poblete. Minutes and 35 to go. Vizcara thought about the 3, fed Mark Martinez, who couldn't make that shot from downstairs, and it's out of bounds off of Eric Tiongson. And looks like Eric Martinez didn't look good after that last play. And he will check out of the ball game. Entering the ball game, that's Bong Abella. And action will resume shortly. 3 minutes and 25 left here in the second quarter. Goldwyn Corpus throws the ball forward, and Coneta gets a steal, and the breakaway by Mark Martinez to make this a 2-point ball game, 33-31. Poblete to the front court, his pass deflected. He recovers the loose ball, and Vizcara gets a steal. Vizcara going downhill. Vizcara from the keyhole, couldn't make it. He gets his own miss, and he gets hit from the side by J.R. Langit, and he crashes to the ground. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second period. That's a 3-pointer missed by Philip Tanyagras. Second lease on life here for AltEd BlueFire. The floater bounces in for Miguel Coneta, and he has been the hero of the second quarter here for AltEd BlueFire. And we are tied at 33 all. 2 minutes and 46 remaining in the second. Don't go away. Two minutes and 45 remaining here in the second quarter. We are tied at 33 all. The first deadlock since early in the match. Broken right there by Anthony De Leon. Vizcara could have hit that 3, and here comes Lingkod Lapid 93. But that offensive attempt disrupted by Philip Tanyagras, who draws closer for that floater, but that was too sharp Bongabella to the front court, gives it to Langit. Langit floats it up off the window, no good. Cuneta taps it to Mark Martinez, but stolen away by Tiongson. Couldn't hit that jumper from the right wing. And now here comes Vizcarra heading the 4-on-3. Vizcarra attacks. Couldn't make that layup, and the rebound by Pocholo Poblete. Tiongson heading the fast break attempt. Oh, and that pass errant from Eric Tiongson. And now Cuneta heads a counter-attack, 4-on-2, and the miss from point blank for Tanyagras. And Martinez gets the offensive board. Cuneta from in the keyhole, and Tiongson gives up that foul. Again, implications of this one. Lingkod Lapid 93 and AltEd BlueFire. So these are two of the teams that right now are in the top 3. AltEd BlueFire 5-1, while Lingkod Lapid 93 4-2. So for the 40 and up division, what they will do is that they will award 2 champions here, and there will be a reclassification and come playoff time next weekend. So there will be 2 champions that will be crowned here in the 40 and up division this season. A minute and 25 remaining here in the period. Tiongson tried to go for the entry pass, but a foul against Miguel Cuneta. "15 seconds on the shot clock here. De Leon to trigger the inbound. Goes for the cross-court pass to J.R. Langit. Magnaye, the recipient of that pass that was stolen away by Vizcarra, and it's a see you later, says Virgilio Vizcarra. And the lead back to AltEd BlueFire, 36-35. Tiongson from in the keyhole. Couldn't make that shot. Rebound won by Cuneta. Under a minute left. Vizcarra thought about the 3. Gave up that pass, and the jumper is good for Amado Aceremo. It's a turnover by Lingkod Lapid 93. 38 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Vizcarra feed inside. And a scramble for the loose ball, and it's a held ball between De Leon and Mark Martinez. Ball possession will go the way of Lingkod Lapid 93. Man-to-man defense here applied by AltEd BlueFire. Second try here, and a miss downstairs by Chris Magnaye. And now here comes Mark Martinez. 12 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Martinez drops it off. And a fine downstairs to Andrew Navales. That's the hoop, the harm, the three-point play, the hard way, and a chance to upsize his output on that possession. 7.6 seconds remaining here in the second. And Andrew Navales couldn't hit that bonus this season. Hasn't made a free throw just yet. Vizcarra with a steal. The runner with 2 seconds left will go through. Martinez, fadeaway jumper. Won't go in from the left baseline. And that's how we will end the first half of action, with AltEd BlueFire leading by 5 against Lingkod Lapid 93, 40-35. We'll be back in a moment for the third quarter of action. 26 EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports will have its Grand Championship Fellowship and Celebration Day on June 28, 2026 from 9 a.m. onwards at the St. Benil Gym inside LaSalle Green Hills. Food, fun, and a whole lot of hoops action with championships to be decided and awarded on that day. Concessionaires and sponsors are welcome to contact the 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League for more event information. And here we go with the third quarter of action. AltEd BlueFire 42, Lingkod Lapid 93-37. Diego Del Paz calling the action from courtside as we take a look at some of the numbers that has shaped this ball game. Both teams shooting well from the field, 30% for AltEd BlueFire, Lingkod Lapid 93, 31%. AltEd BlueFire though not shooting well, 6 out of 11 versus 12 out of 15 for Lingkod Lapid 93. AltEd BlueFire moving the ball a lot better, 11-7 in terms of assists. Lingkod Lapid 93 winning the rebounding battle, 37-28. But it's been the steals, 14-3 in favor of AltEd BlueFire, and the turnovers forced by AltEd BlueFire on Lingkod Lapid 93. And Lingkod Lapid 93 with 20 turnovers already in the first half. 22 points in the paint by AltEd BlueFire, especially that they've been pounding the rock in the paint, has been doing wonders for them. And also the bench, more importantly for AltEd BlueFire, blanking Lingkod Lapid 93, 23-0. Still no bench points right there after that miss by Lingkod Lapid's Chris Magnaye. Leading the scorers, by the way, for AltEd BlueFire, that's Miguel Coneta with 11, together with Mark Martinez with 11, and Amado Aceremo with 5. For Lingkod Lapid 93, that's Eric Tiongson with 14, Pocholo Poblete with 11, and Anthony De Leon with a quiet 8 points. Now back to live action here. There's a turnover right there off of Sammy Ropa. We are live right now on PusoP.com, your game, your community. The 26 EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports is co-presented by Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, BlueFire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. 7:35 left here in the third quarter. That turnaround shot nearly fell in for Anthony De Leon. He will head to the line for 2 freebies. First free throw is good for Anthony De Leon. 8 points in the first half for De Leon. Now with 9 points after that sprint from the free throw line. .705 left here in the third quarter. Fly-by move! Eric Tiongson wheeling and dealing. And now the lead back with Lingkod Lapid 93 as AltEd BlueFire calls timeout. 6:58 left here in the third quarter. We'll return in a moment. Back in live action here from inside LaSalle Green Hills in Mandaluyong City for the 26th EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League. And a miss by Martinez downstairs. Cuneta is able to draw that foul on off of that offensive rebound, and a foul called against Pocholo Poblete. 2 on the way here for Miguel Cuneta. 11 points in the first half for AltEd BlueFire. First free throw no good for Cuneta in his 7th free throw attempt of the afternoon. Now making 4 of 8 from the line. We're tied at 43, and a steal completed here by AltEd BlueFire. Martinez sends it out. Now Vizcara, 3-pointer. Bingo time for AltEd BlueFire as they take a 3-point lead. Langit couldn't get to that basketball. Saves it to the wrong man, and it goes out of bounds. 6:06 left here in the third quarter. Cuneta attacks at right wing. Cuneta couldn't make that shot. And the rebound secured by Poblete. Eric Tiongson in the front court. Feeds it to De Leon. De Leon with a left-handed finish in heavy traffic. Down to a 1-point ball game once more, 46-45. Now Vizcara looking at his options. Swings it to Tanyagras. Rises from the elbow. A little too long. Cuneta. Great entry pass right there from Armando Aceremo from downstairs. 5:22 left. Corpus stops and pops for the jumper. Too strong. Offensive rebound, Tiongson. Still couldn't find the bottom. They got a third serving, and Tiongson gets fouled and will head to the line for 2 shots. Tiongson this afternoon. 8 out of 9 from the free throw line. Make that 9 out of 10 after making that first free throw. Tiongson 10 out of 11. True to his shooting percentage from the line this season of 69%. Nice. Exactly 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Vizcara swings it. Now in the hands here of Philip Tanyagras. Back to Vizcara. Cuneta couldn't hit that jumper. Tiongson with the rebound for Lingkod Lapid, 93. Tiongson crosses the timeline to Corpus, and Poblete all alone for the deuce and a see you later. Pocholo Poblete with that cherry picking 2 from downstairs. Vizcara tried to recapture his 3-point shooting form, but Mark Martinez was right there. Right place, right time to get the putback. And that's a misread on that pass by Anthony De Leon, and he let out some words that are not fit to print. Cuneta. 3-pointer missed by Tanyagras. Hit that 3. 1, 2, 3. And we got a timeout called here by Lingkod Lapid, 93. 3 minutes and 55 left here in the third quarter, and it's a 4-point advantage for AltEd BlueFire, 53-49. Lingkod Lapid 93 made a couple of miscues and allowed AltEd BlueFire to extend their advantage to 53 to 49, and they turned the ball over once more, and Vizcara couldn't hit that jumper for AltEd BlueFire. Vizcara makes an extra pass, kicks it out to Tanyagras, draws closer, couldn't make that shot. Ball could be corralled rather by Eric Tiongson, and Cuneta tried to go for that up and under layup to no avail, and now Langit attacks against three white shirts, decides to retreat. Is up to Corpus. There's a foul against Cuneta, a reach in variety. .14 on the shot clock here for Lingkod Lapid 93. Tiongson swings it to Langit. Langit launches the jumper, too strong. Asaremo with the rebound. Vizcara pitches it forward. Tanyagras gets fouled from behind by Goldwyn Corpus. That'll be two shots right there for Philip Tanyagras. This season, a 40% shooter from the foul line. Tanyagras misses his first attempt of the afternoon. Tanyagras couldn't hit that second shot, and Tanyagras now resetting here for AltEd BlueFire. Martinez thought about the three, drove closer. Martinez, wow, what a layup! What English on that shot for Mark Martinez. And a turnover right here for Lingkod Lapid 93. Two minutes and 35 left here in the third. Eye in the sky, find Asaremo from Vizcara. And now man-to-man defense here applied from the backcourt. And springing free, that is Bong Abella. Now has to contend against two defenders. Asaremo gets the stop. And now Vizcara pushing pace. Vizcara halts for a second. Leaves it off for Cuneta, who couldn't make that shot. And now here comes Eric Tiongson. Tiongson up and under. There it goes. And it's down to a 6-point advantage for AltEd BlueFire with exactly 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. This one far from over. Vizcara launches the elbow three. Bingo time! Bullseye for Virgilio Vizcara. This season, a 34% three-point shooter, and Vizcara nearly completes a steal. Tiongson on the 3-on-3, and a find to Pocholo Poblete for the score down low. A minute and 24 left in the third. Vizcara to the front court. Tanyagras. They go back to Vizcara. Tanyagras, elbow three. Too strong. Martinez relocates at three-point line. Drives closer. Sends it out to Tanyagras. Another three on the way. Left it short. Martinez with the offensive board. One more time for Tanyagras. Still couldn't find it. And De Leon tried to get that rebound, but a foul called against Amado Asaremo. Two shots now for Lingkod Lapid 93 as AltEd BlueFire is over the foul limit here in the third quarter. Anthony De Leon, a 30% free throw shooter for the season. Let's see if he could make these shots. De Leon with a great release on that first free throw. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. 2-for-1 opportunity now for AltEd. BlueFire! And it's a turnover by Vizcara. And it's going to be Chris Magnaya replacing Pocholo Poblete. De Leon attacking. De Leon couldn't hit that shot. Tip in is good. Courtesy of Anthony De Leon. Vizcara taps it to Aceremo. Oh, and a steal completed by Langit. And the feed to De Leon for a breakaway layup. Anthony De Leon now with 12 points in the ball game. 20 seconds left. The shot clock is off here for AltEd BlueFire. Vizcara hesitated on the three. Decides to pull back. Cross-court pass. Tanyagras with 8. 7. Cuneta in the paint. Drills it with 4 seconds left. Enough time here for a half-court heave. And not enough prayer there for Bong Abella after 3 quarters as we take a look at this EcoOil replay of that drop pass and that find to Cuneta coming from Philip Tanyagras. 62-58 after 3. AltEd BlueFire still on top. '26 EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports is co-presented by Puso Pilipinas, and we are live right now on pusop.com. Your game, your community. And the 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League is also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, BlueFire LPG, Star Margarine, and organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. Winning time for both of these squads. AltEd BlueFire trying to prevent getting their just their second loss of the tournament against Lingkod Lapid 93, trying to steal away top seed heading into the playoff round. So after today's games there will be a reclassification to find out whether they will compete in Division 1 or Division 2. .906 remaining here in the fourth quarter. So the next 3 games here in the main court will be all in the 40 and above division. And look at that. Snake Eyes 3 coming from Virgilio Vizcara Jr. Tiongson looking for a friend. Feeds Pocholo Poblete. Poblete off the glass and in. The bank is open on a Sunday for Poblete. Pocholo Poblete tonight, this afternoon, 15 points, 13 rebounds. And Eric Tiongson, by the way, 22 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists. He's on a triple-double alert. Eight minutes and 22 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Tiongson sends it over to Corpus. Corpus squares up, tees it up, but couldn't make that shot. But there's a foul on that rebounding play, and it's called against Lin Laksamana. Two shots on the way here for JR Langit. 42% shooter for the season. He's the first of 2. Langit 2 out of 3 from the line. Langit could help Lingkod Lapid 93 to come within 3, but fails to do so. Offensive rebound won here by Chris Magnaya. Langit puts up the shot. That one too sharp. Langit gets his own miss, but that shot wouldn't drop. Long rebound won by Corpus. Now Tiongson with 7. Tiongson needs to put up a shot here or pass it off for a better opportunity. They need to shoot it. The 3 on the way. Off target for Goldwyn Corpus. Power play here for AltEd BlueFire. 5-on-4. Vizcara couldn't hit that 3. Rebound Langit. There's a foul on the play called against Andrew Navales. Anthony De Leon returns to the ball game for Chris Magnaye. It will be the Twin Towers combo of Anthony De Leon and Pocholo Poblete. Now on the floor here for Lingkod Lapid 93. There's a foul on that entry pass headed to Anthony De Leon. And the foul is on Navales, that's his 3rd. Entering the ballgame, Ronaldo Desor, replacing Sammy Ropa. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They go downstairs to Pocholo Poblet. 5 on the shot clock. De Leon launches it, and it goes in and out. Vizcara with the rebound. Vizcara looking at options here, gives it up to Navales. Navales floats it up. 2 bounces and in for Andrew Navales. 6 minutes and 53 remaining here in the 4th quarter, and it's 6-7, 6-1. Heading into the final 6:45 of the 4th and final quarter. Corpus couldn't hit that floater. Now Vizcara calling for calm. Vizcara feeds the ball inside, and a nice find down low for Amado Aceremo. Makes this a nice lead, 69-61 for AltEd BlueFire. Poblete had his pocket pick from behind by Aceremo. Now Vizcara looking, decides to stop on a dime. Give it up here to Navales. Airballs that floater. Rebound secured by Eric Tiongson. Jar Langit moves forward. Makes a series of moves, and there's a foul on the play. And it's called against Ronaldo Desor. That's his 2nd personal foul. That'll be 2 more from the free throw line for J.R. Langit. Langit couldn't hit the first. Second free throw is good for J.R. Langit. It's now down to a 7-point ball game, 69-62. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Vizcara sends it out. Ryan Benosa back to Vizcara, who couldn't drain that 3. Tiongson with the rebound. Tiongson slaloming through the defense, stops on a dime, and hits that jumper from outside the paint. 69-64, it's down to a 5-point ball game with 5:21 left here in the 4th quarter. Vizcara, 14 to shoot, goes to Aceremo. 3 on the way here for Ryan Benosa. Whiffs up an air ball. Great recovery from Andrew Navales, but great defense from Lingkod Lapid 93. And the foul is called against Ryan Benosa. .502 left remaining here in the 4th and final quarter. Benosa will head to the free throw line for a pair. Again, Benosa on the triple Correction, that's Eric Tiong-son rather. Is on that triple-double watch, 22 points, 18 rebounds, 7 assists. 3 dimes shy of a triple dub. 69-66 is our tally. Martinez at the front court now. 4 minutes and 50 remaining here in the final frame. Here's the attack and the shot missed from downstairs by Ronaldo Desor. Counter steal completed here by Mark Martinez. Here's the attack by Aceremo. Pass bothered there by Anthony De Leon. Navales hits the jumper from the right wing. 4 minutes and 28 left here in the fourth and final quarter. 71-66. AltEd BlueFire still in control of this one. De Leon shot rolls out. Rebound by Amado Aceremo. There's a foul on the play. That'll be the first foul for the quarter for Lingkod Lapid. 93. Goldwyn Corpus, the culprit. Four minutes and 10 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Martinez to Navales. Same spot as earlier, different result, and it goes out of bounds. Quick inbound here for Lingkod Lapid 93. They go forward here to JR Langit, who gets that finish. 71-68. And a timeout is called here by AltEd BlueFire with 3 minutes and 54 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after this timeout. Three minutes and 53 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. It's still a 3-point ball game in favor of AltEd BlueFire. Cuneta goes downhill, attacks, misses with the right hand. Aceremo offensive board, tries to go off glass, no dice, and it's thrown away by JR Langit. He thought that he had a teammate that was already in their front court. One timeout left here for AltEd BlueFire. 2 timeouts left for Lingkod Lapid 93. Vizcarra tried to go for Iron Sky there to Aceremo. Kicks it out and the 3 goes in for Philip Tanyagras. 74-68 and AltEd BlueFire is trying to create some separation here. Tiong-son, the feed downstairs. What a block by Aceremo once, but Pocholo Poblete won't be denied twice because he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny. Midnight hours of this battle is upon us. Tanyagras missing that 3. Vizcarra on the second try decides to retreat. Sends it out to Mark Martinez. Marked there by Langit. Martinez! Herky-jerky shot would go through. Cuneta misses on that putback inside the paint. The buck stops there, says Lingkod Lapid 93. There's an attack and Tiong-son trying to go hard to the basket for the deuce. It's just a 4-point ball game after all. We've got plenty of time remaining, 2 minutes and 32 left in regulation. De Leon finds Langit. Langit couldn't get that layup to go through. Rebound Aceremo, and now Vizcarra pitches it forward. Tanyagras nearly gets a see you later, but right there for the rebound and putback combo. Virgilio Vizcarra makes this a 6-point ball game, and we got another foul on the floor. We got more 40 and above action coming your way here at the main court. following this one. But before that, we've got JR Langit to the free throw line for 2 shots. Langit fails to make the first of 2. 2 minutes and 10 remaining here in the 4th and final quarter. Langit trying to make this a 5-point ball game, and yes, he does on that second free throw. A shade over 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th and final quarter. Our next matchup is LSGH Codads against LSGH Batch 1998. Under 2 minutes left. Corner 3 on the way. Bullseye! Philip Tanyagras with the early dagger right here for AltEd BlueFire, one of the stalwarts here in the 40 and above division. And a jumper is good for Eric Tiongson, who stopped on a dime and caught a foul against Miguel Coneta. Tiongson on the line for the bonus. As I mentioned earlier, 3 assists shy of that trip dub. And until now, that trip dub is still elusive for Eric Tiongson. 9 on the shot clock. Vizcara gives Coneta that space and get that jumper to go through. And now JR Langit pushes it to Tiongson. Tiongson attacks the right lane, and Tiongson off the window and in. And it's down to a 3-point ball game. 1 possession separates these 2 squads with 1 minute and 5 left in the final frame. Vizcara makes his move, sends it to the corner, and it's off the fingertips of Tiongson. Timeout called here by Lingkod Lapid. 93 under 1 minute remaining, 56.9 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 8 seconds here for AltEd BlueFire as Lingkod Lapid. 93 called that last time out. Here's the attack. Mark Martinez drills that jumper as shot clock was winding down. And it's now a 5-point ball game with 49.1 seconds left. They pitches forward to Pocholo Poblete. Poblete gives it to Langit. Nearly gets a 3-point play and a foul given up by Philip Tanyagras. 2 more free throws on the way here for JR Langit. Again, coming your way, it will be LSGH Codads against LSGH Batch 1998. More 40 and above action here at the main court. This just match 1 of 4 in the final day of the elimination round here in the 40 and above division. 81-77 to start tally. Poblete gets offensive board. They send it out. 3 on the way. And it's off target for Goldwyn Corpus. And that might spell the doom for Lingkod Lapid 93. As AltEd BlueFire, 24 seconds away from ending the elimination round with just 1 loss after playing a total of 7 elimination round games. Acerremo at the buzzer, couldn't make it. 9 seconds left. Langit to the front court. This probably won't matter as AltEd BlueFire gets the steal and Poblete for 3 at the end. And they will count. They will not count that one. That could have been for quotient though. Your final score, AltEd BlueFire winning this one 81-77 as we take a look at that Poblete 3 that did not count, unfortunately. At the end, AltEd BlueFire winning this one by the skin of their teeth 81-77, leading the way with 17 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. That's Mark Martinez of AltEd BlueFire. Coming up next in our next battle, it will be LSJH Codas against LSJH match 1998. As 40 and up division action continues here in the 26th EcoOil One Lasal Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports.